Hello. Today is a test shot, mounting up this DJI mic Action 4 to my window and driving around and do some talking head video so that I'm not wasting my time, because I spend a lot of time on the road, and so this is one way to better use of the time to make some content for myself, my channel, talking about random things. But I think this one is mostly for finance. I'm just worried because my car is very loud. I'm not sure how that is gonna affect the whole audio situation, but we'll just have to see. So today, the main focus, actually there's no focus, but I can talk about the difference between a critical illness insurance and also a medical plan, because recently a lot of people are starting to be more aware of medical costs, and even though Brunei, I've said it before, is a country that provides free medical health care, not everybody wants to be at the mercy of it or the benevolence of it. Why did I say mercy though? Is because with anything that comes for free, it is a finite resources. That means that you may not be the highest priority, you may not get the full scope of services that you want, because you have to go through a certain level of assessment first before you get access to it. Basically, the normal procedure will be we have to go through a general a general doctor, and then raise the issue, and if they see the issue is plausible enough, then they will escalate it to the relevant department or relevant specialist department to help us out. So it sounds easy, but if you've been in the situation before, you will know this actually takes a long time, because just queuing to see a general doctor, the government doctor, will take around 2 to 3 hours easily. And to get referred to see another specialist sometimes will require maybe to reset an appointment, which will be another day, and any follow-ups from there on. So it may not sound like a lot, but if we compile this together, it can be leading to 3 or 4 days, or even 5 or 6 days off, just to get a proper diagnosis. Whereas if we pay for it, sometimes because we are a paying customer, we can actually request for anything to be done immediately on the spot. And usually there's lesser people going for paid services, and that's why they are able to give more time to people who's willing to pay. It's just that's how it is. So there has been a lot of growing concerns on this, because our government decided to implement a requirement for foreigners and also PRs or Bruneian holding foreign nationality to have a certain level of insurance coverage. Or a lot of people have been asking me like, what is medical insurance? Does personal accident policy constitute as a medical insurance? Does the critical insurance plan that they have constitute as a medical insurance? Or is it just hospital and surgical, which is a medical plan? So I get it can get very complicated because there's so many different terms. So today I would like to take this opportunity to shed some light, so at least we can have a bit more understanding. So let's start with what is medical insurance. So medical insurance is actually a very big term, which is an umbrella term for a lot of different plans. So critical illness insurance is actually a part of medical insurance also, because critical illness insurance, how it pays out is when there is a diagnosis, they will pay out a lump sum, like for example 100,000, 200,000 to the insured, and then they can use this money for the medical treatment. Although you do have some sort of flexibility where you're not required to use the money for medical treatment. because they give you the money outright. So some people choose to use it to settle loan, pay off their house and whatnot, or do a final trip around the world or something like that. That's up to you. So medical critical illness insurance can give you that kind of coverage. So then what is hospital and surgical insurance? It is a medical insurance where if there's any hospitalization occurred, then they are able to reimburse you for the costs incurred. So what does this mean? It means that, for example, if I go to in Brunei, our biggest hospital is our best hospital in Brunei is JPMC. So JPMC, if you want to sponsor me, you can look for me. Our best hospital in Brunei is JPMC, and we do require to pay if we want to utilize their service directly. Not unless if we're referred by the government hospital, then they will cover the cost. So let me just wait for this. Yeah, so if we were to choose to go on ourselves, that means we have to actually pay for those services. And sometimes it can get quite costly, as all hospital stays is like that. So per night it's around 300, 350. If we could add in surgery costs, any medication, any service that they perform during the period of time, it can easily reach thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. So for example, let's say the cost of the hospital stay, including room and board, surgery and whatnot, is 10K. So for a hospital plan, what they're going to do is they will look at all the items that is being charged to the insured, which is me. Then they will reimburse the cost up to a certain amount for the cost incurred. Meaning if I paid 10K and my medical insurance or my hospital plan can actually cover for more than 10,000, then they will reimburse me the full amount. If it's lesser, then they will reimburse up to the limit of what is being covered. So which one? I'm sure there's actually a lot more information that I can give to you, but I think it will be better to, if you are really interested, it will be better for you to look for a financial professional and discuss further. So at least this can give you some sort of heads up in terms of what is the medical insurance, what is a hospital plan, what is a critical illness insurance, what is PA. So PA, I won't be really covering it during this recording because it's actually a different category. But why does sometimes the regulatory body accepts PA as a medical insurance? I don't know, you don't ask me, but they just do. So by definition, no lah, but please don't blame me if they start saying no. But by definition, it shouldn't be, because personal accident insurance, it does not cover for any illness related treatments. So it shouldn't be considered as a medical plan. Although I do understand, because if we do have a personal accident insurance and we suffer any injury, we can go to hospital and actually, get any service and be treated and reimburse back the money as well. So in a sense, it does touch on a bit of medical, but I wouldn't really call it a medical plan for now, unless they put out new terms or new conditions that can cover, then yeah. But for now, PA, not really. So hope this clarifies something. If you have any other question you want to ask, you can DM me and then I'll be more than happy to come back to you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.